Alright guys, so welcome back to more Fallout 4. So we are in Good Neighbor. As usual, we're going to continue from where we left off. We had to wait for a full day so that Dr. Amari can actually get a new body for Curie, I think. I've never done this quest before as well, so I think that was the purpose. So I've slept for 24 hours straight. Let me quickly speak to Marowski before I attempt anything.
I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
Hey, Murawski.
You want a room? Claire runs the desk.
Alright, so he's not mentioning anything. I thought maybe he was gonna say something regarding the, how do you call it? The Diamond City drug heist. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. So let me guess, Curie will already have a new body. Or maybe they're gonna send us to get a new body for her. I'm not so sure.
So you're the one that wants to put a robot brain in G519? You know she's a synth. We're supposed to protect them.
Glory, she wanted new memories. She knew her personality would be all but erased. These are just different memories. Perhaps better ones.
I don't know. Maybe I should just let her go.
What would G5 have wanted?
G5 was scared. Like most synths, she was terrified the Institute would find her and send her back. I tried to convince her that she could live free, as herself, but she didn't listen.
Her sacrifice will give someone else the gift of life.
I think she'd like that. Fine. Do it. Do it now, before I change my mind.
Curie, let's begin.
I should see this through.
Terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest. What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions, Vulnerability, Robotic, Infirmary Engineer. Or Curie.
I don't know why she's so zoomed in.
You had me worried there. Do not concern yourself. I feel better now.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 plus 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Burrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insides feel peculiar. What is that? You might be feeling grief for a friend. This unit has no friends, but there, my chest is tightening when I think of poor Dr. Burrow.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity.
Alright, I'm assuming, yeah, this is the end of this quest.
Listen, G519 went through a lot. She was good. Solid. I hope a little of that's still there. And if it isn't, make sure all of this was worth it.
What was G5 like?
Tough. Tough enough the SRB had to strip her mind. More than once. When I saw G5, she didn't even recognize me. but I owed her from my time in the Institute. That's all I'm going to say. Losing G5 was tough, but I think she would have wanted her death to mean something. See you back at HQ.
Alright, so that should mark the end of this quest eventually.
Is
So
this worth anything? This world above ground is
now
very
I think it's
confusing.
time to definitely go back to Diamond City and meet Detective Valentine. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick Valentine and I'm gonna start the Far Harbor quest, definitely. So I'm thinking about it. So yeah, so what I'll do, I just gonna cut edit to there. I'll see you guys yeah, in Diamond City. Alright, so we're back to Valentine's Detective Agency.
Who's our client? A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast, a small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Alright, so this is done.
Is this
No
worth
accounting for taste.
This world above ground is very confusing.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated. I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
You are a scientific marvel, Monsieur Nick.
Alright, so I'm saying about Curator 81. So I'm gonna quickly fast
Mr.
travel.
Nakano seemed like a good sort.
And I'll see you guys right
Trying
now.
to make the best of things in a tough world.
Alright guys, so the objective is right there. So, shouldn't be too far, right? Oh, there we go. Wait, let me quickly hit auto save here. Hey, what's up,
Not
bro?
another step. We'll let you through for 500 caps.
I don't think so.
It's your funeral. Fisher. Hell no! Get down! Get down!
Alright, that's one down. Come on, you can do this. Oh shit, it's gonna blow. There we go. Come on, get that. Alright, so don't have anything interesting. Oh boy, I'm still feeling a bit some of that flu from from this weekend. Oh boy. Am I even going the right way? Actually, there are a lot of spots that I haven't discovered in this area. Yeah, I've never been to this spot before. Alright, I'll take the mine. Let me see if there's anything interesting. Is there like a door that I can access or anything? Oh, there's an advanced door here.
That's it.
Alright, so we're making progress. Anything inside? Alright, so we have a key to the facility. No, I don't think I've been here before. Alright, so is that it? It looks like it, eh? Alright, so let me just go straight to our main objective. Let me just... What? Wow, all these raiders just dead right here. I wonder what happened. Oh, wait. Oh, I can actually have access to it. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna go in there. If there's anything interesting, I'll leave it in the video. Otherwise, I'll just cut it. Alright, guys. So we're still on our way here. I'm pretty sure there was a minimum tower right there. Yeah. Let me also check that. All that clean. Let me grab. I'm pretty sure there were at least 2 legendaries right there. Yep, missile launcher. Oh, that's quite heavy, eh? Oh shit, they killed a Minuteman. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's not get too distracted. I still need to get over over to the Nakano residence. So come on. Alright, it's full of ghouls in here. Whoa. Alright, that's how you do it. Damn, I love this Gatling laser. Ah, so there's not on this side. Ah, so I think, yeah, we should be almost there, right? Yeah, this definitely look like Far Harbor decorations right there. Oh boy, this fog is so thick. I can't even see.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. It could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down.
Alright, so
Kenji, was it?
why is Nick outside?
Why don't you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Alright, so let me hear what they have
Mr.
to say.
Nakano,
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her, got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Alright, so let's get to Ray.
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
you and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is
Doris.
important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Alright, so
Nothing else right now.
we need to investigate the boathouse. I'm not really sure about the holotape if I should play them, but I'm just gonna play a few of them.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Building a collection or something?
Alright, so we're in Katsumi's room. So there should be a holotape right there, thank you.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Alright, so there are a few holotapes that they have there lying around. So the easiest thing to do is to investigate the boathouse. Alright, so this is it, we're right there. The thing I need to do is to examine this picture frame and to get the key.
Hidden key, huh? Good work. Gotta find whatever it unlocks.
So there's the grandfather note. Dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse picture where the key is. Alright, love Granddad. There we have Kasumi final holotape.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this far harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Alright, talk to Kenji Nakano.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter's human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
That's how synths work, Mrs. Nakano. They replace people. This could have happened recently.
I know my own daughter. She's not a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze, but that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you have a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Find Kasumi. Please.
Alright, so we have to find the girl. Oh yeah, sorry about the weird cut. I just need to sneeze a bit. Alright, and just like that, I'm headed to Far Harbor. Wait, where's Nick?